Claus in the Lease is a 1963 Looney Tunes cartoon directed by Robert McKimson. The story revolves around the main characters of Sylvester and Sylvester Jr., a father cat and his son, leaving the city dump where they live, and attempting to find local homeowners to take them in. After numerous attempts to trick an old woman into letting them both stay with her, their plan backfires and all three wind up living at the dump. Plot: Sylvester lives with his son in a city dump. Sylvester Jr. then decides to find a home for themselves. He finds one and notifies his dad in a hurry, making Sylvester think the fish cannery reopened, but the lady who lives there only wants to adopt Sylvester Jr. and separates him from his father. When the lady puts milk in a bowl for Sylvester Jr., Sylvester starts drinking it but gets bopped on the head with a broom by the lady, who then takes Jr. inside. Then Sylvester gets angry and starts knocking on the door and screaming, "All right, you catnapper, come back with my son. Come on now, open up," but the lady hits him with the broom again, telling him to stay out. For Sylvester's next attempt, he takes Junior's can of Pussykins cat food and hides in the television. When the lady turns on the TV, she and Junior were preparing to watch her favorite horse opera, Cheyenne McMaverick, Sheriff of Gory Gulch, which was on Channel 12. Sylvester is shown eating the food, then he holds up a sign, asks for it by name, and starts ad-libbing a jingle for it. "Pussykins cat food tastes real good, satisfies cats like cat food should, hardens their muscles, softens their fur. Pussykins cat food makes them purr," but the lady gets wise and throws him out of the house. Through a window, breaking said window, and throwing the can after him. Then Sylvester continues the commercial, "Are you getting more cat food lately, but enjoying it less?" This is a parody of a Camel cigarettes commercial from the period. Junior lets Sylvester back in the house, but when he hears the lady coming singing "Home on the Range," Sylvester hides in the shower, but that is exactly where the lady goes. She absent-mindedly uses the cat to scrub her back, but he escapes and hides in her bathrobe, which the lady puts on right after leaving the shower. With Sylvester unknowingly still in the bathrobe, the lady starts inserting rollers in her hair, but a few end up in Sylvester's head. When the cat pops up from behind the lady, she screams and he makes a break for it. Sylvester finally brings out the heavy artillery by filling the house with hordes of mice, muttering, "I'll show that old bat I am worth my salt one way or another." Upon the lady's screams, Sylvester comes in wearing a superhero's cape and suit and announces this is a job for Superpuss. He enters the house but is immediately thrown out by the mice, who also eject Sylvester Jr. and the lady. The lady is infuriated with Sylvester, and "It's all your fault, you stupid feline," and pounds him on the head for having her evicted from her house. The cartoon ends with Sylvester Jr., Sylvester, and the lady living at the dump. He is dividing up the chicken bones as in the beginning, but the lady orders him to "Get up here with that grub, before I turn you wrong side out. You silly cat." Junior refers to them as being one big happy family, "I guess."